For my next project, I picked this box up at Michael's in their fall collection, so it was 70% off. I'm going to go ahead and use the Valspar chalky finish paint to paint the whole thing, give it a couple of coats, let it dry in between. If you could go ahead and take a minute to like this video and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, that would be great. I try to get out at least one video a week. Sometimes it's more depending on what's going on. I really don't have a consistent schedule to tell you, so make sure to turn on the notifications. So the tissue paper that I'm using is from Redesign, and it's called Chloe. And I do believe I purchased it off Amazon. This is my first time using this tissue paper, and it's pretty easy once I can get it out of this thing. You just go ahead and figure out your size that you want. Determine there's two sheets that have different designs on them, and I picked one out and sized it for the inside of the box and cut it out. And then you just take Mod Podge, put it on the bottom, and put your tissue paper on top, and then you go ahead and Mod Podge on top of it. When trying to measure it for in the box, I ended up just like creasing it with my fingernail on the top part of it, and then I take it out and I'll get my ruler and X-Acto knife and go ahead and trim that up. The nice thing about this redesigned tissue paper is that if you need to, you can pick it up and readjust it. It's kind of like a meshy, thicker material than a regular tissue. Tissue would just rip. So it has some strength to it, so it will not rip. So I am using the IOD mold lock and key to make a keyhole, to cast a keyhole, I guess you would say, to put on the front of this box. I'm calling it my French box. So you go ahead and get your air dry clay and roll it out. Get it a little soft in your hands. Place it in the mold, and then I have a handy dandy little tool after I've pushed it down as much as I can with my fingers. And I make it flat, like just scrape off the excess and make it flat. And then I will take it out of the mold and use Titebond glue and go ahead and glue it on the front while it is still wet, I guess you would say. It's not like wet, but and then leave it on there overnight to dry. And then I will go in with my white chalk paint and paint over it. So these are the feet that I'm going to use. You saw those in an earlier video, and I painted those white. And then I have the black ink that I'm going to go and put some antiquing on it, I guess, to make it look a little bit weathered. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to the edges of the box also, and to the keyhole on front to help bring out some of the texture, I guess you would say, of the keyhole that I made. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the feet down, the little risers down, with E6000 and hot glue. And here's the final product. Let me know what you think in the comments. And again, make sure to like and subscribe and to turn your notifications on so you know when I post another video. Thank you.